Previously on What If Rin had summoned EMIYA Alter. Both Rin and Alter were confronted by Lancer, but Alter was able to easily keep up by fighting with dirty tactics. Shiru was caught by Lancer, and he quickly went to kill him only for Alter to take the time to project Caliball, turning it into a bullet. He warns the boy that he doesn't recognize to try and dodge if he doesn't want to die, but he's too late. Shiru dies, which Alter didn't really care about as long as Lancer was eliminated. He could care less. He only warned the boy because Rin wanted him alive. Rin arrives to the pure site of destruction caused by Alter's Caliball bullet. She questions why he didn't save Shiru, but Alter shrugs and disappears. Rin quickly revives Shiru, and then leaves with Alter so that she can talk with him about his actions. Now onto the video. When they finally made it back to the Tosaka household, Rin is quick to confront Alter. "All right, Archer, care to explain what the hell that was all about," she exclaimed. "I have no idea what you're on about, Master. All I did was assure our victory with the most efficient method available, just like how you wanted," Alter replied, materializing in front of her. But Rin shakes her head. "Just because I want to win doesn't mean I want innocents to get in there crossfire in this war, nor do I want anyone to die because of my own incompetence," she explained. Alter stares at her. "You don't want innocents to die?" he questioned before laughing like a maniac. "Such a thing is impossible, Master. This is a war, and in war there are always casualties. You cannot always save everyone," he said before pausing for a moment. "At the very least, the most you can do is exploit the opportunity those sacrifices have given you in order to achieve your objective," he said in a nonchalant tone. That made Rin tremble in rage. "How can you just say that so heartlessly? You're a hero," she exclaimed, but Alter shakes his head. "While I do not know my identity, I fully know what I am. I am a heartless executor that does whatever is necessary to achieve his objectives," Alter coldly replied, sending shivers down Rin's spine. "I see, so you will do whatever you deem necessary in order to win even if I tell you not to," she whispers. Alter's silence is all she needs. So she raises her hand, activating a command spell. "I hereby command you, Archer, to always obey me without question or struggle," she said. Alter's eyes widen, feeling the command take into effect. "You fool. Do you have any idea what you've just done?" he exclaims. Rin nods. "Yes, I made sure that you would not go against my orders." Alter's eyes narrow, his fists clenched until he exhaled. "Fine, we will do things your way, Master," he said. For now though, Alter mentally thought. Rin exhales for a moment. She thought her servant was about to strike her. "You should probably know that it was pointless to save the boy, Master. I sensed another servant observing our battle with Lancer, but had no time to confront them before they hid away from my sight," Alter said, making Rin's eyes widen. "Damn it, Archer, why the hell didn't you tell me soon? Come on, let's go, we have to go make sure the witness is safe," she declared, jumping into Alter's arms. Alter, without saying anything else, jumps out the window, following the thin mana trail of the other servant. When they make it to where the servant was, they see a blonde-haired swordswoman fighting off the servant they were hunting down. But Alter's gaze is not directed at them, but rather at the boy. He didn't see him clearly before, but now that he did, Alter could feel something extremely familiar about the boy that caused his non-existent heartburn, not with rage, but with self-disgust and anguish. He feels dizzy the more he stares. Red crimson hair, white skin, and golden brown-like eyes. He's remembering it now. Only just a few memories that were lost to him were coming back to him. He knows now why his master seemed so familiar. He knows now who the purple-haired girl was. He knows who the blonde swordswoman is. "Shiru, EMIYA," his mind whispered. He snaps back to reality when Rin calls out to him, "Archer, stop standing around and go help out the saber servant." Thanks to the command spell from earlier, Alter moves instinctively. Jumping down with an empowered reinforcement, he kicked the unaware Medusa, sending her back into a wall. He doesn't bother turning to face Saber. He can't face her right now. He has an enemy to kill, he thought as he projected the married blades in their gun forms. Medusa comes forth, sickles in hand. Alter brought his gun blades up, holding her off. Quite the persistent bitch, aren't you? He grunted out, feeling the amount of force that she was putting on him. She doesn't bother replying, merely placing more pressure. Honestly, if her master wasn't Shinji, right now her stats would be a near even match for him, since she also has C rank strength and B rank agility. He swung his right leg, hitting her hard on the side, which caused her to slide back a distance away from him. He proceeds to unleash a hail of bullets with his twin guns, forcing Medusa to start evading. He's hoping to drain up her stamina. This way he can just shoot her with his unlimited Lost Works head-on without having to worry about her dodging his attack. Too bad he wouldn't get the chance to do that as Ryder stops in place. Looks like we'll have to hold our battle off, Archer, she said, turning into astral form. He wants to pursue her. Hopefully he could just kill the master and not waste mana trying to combat her again. He goes to move, but Rin stops him. That's enough, leave her be for now, Archer, she said. He feels a pang of annoyance and turns around to face her along with Saber and his past self. Fine then, but don't blame me if something happens later on because you were being too soft, he comments. He places the twin guns onto his belt buckles and goes into astral mode. While in astral mode, he takes the time to really look at Saber. He couldn't remember her before, but when he had that brief contact with his past self, he was able to remember just a few bits and pieces of his lost memories. For a moment all he could see before him was her black armor, honey golden eyes, and pale white hair. Her screams of pain as he shot his reality marble into her echoed through his mind. It was the first time he had ever done that after his battle with Rin and Archer. Yes, he remembers that other version of himself now. He had confronted Rin and Archer after killing both the King of Heroes and Berserker with a surprise attack. He hated that version of himself very much because he had failed. He wasn't a superhero, the only thing he ever did was whine and complain, nothing like his father. But he was the opposite of that Archer, he was a hero of justice. He was just like father, if not even better. Long story short, though, the Red Archer and him clashed, letting him unlock his own reality marble. He turns his gaze over to his younger self, who no doubt still wanted to be a hero of justice. Unlike his Red Archer counterpart, Alter had no problems with his past, so he had no intention of killing the boy. It would be a waste of time anyway, since it wouldn't change his own. He knows that he can't change his fate nor what he's become. A part of him that was once EMIYA Shiru screams at him in hate, disgust, sorrow, and self-loathing. Alter hates himself for most of the things he's done. He can't change that, and he is content with that. So instead of lashing out, he would simply just forge a better superhero. One that doesn't have to be a constant killing machine. He owes that much to his past self. Alter never noticed, but a very small golden line was beginning to form on his back. Alright guys, I'm going to end this here. A lot of interesting things have happened in this part, and will only get more interesting in the next one. Alter doesn't have his entire memories, just a small tiny bit, nothing more, until like way later. So stay tuned for part 4 where Rin explains everything. They go to the church to register him, and of course more inner monologuing from EMIYA Alter. There will also be a flashback later on with Alter's confrontation against the Rin and Archer of his timeline.